The Best of Reddit, November 13, 2019. News: Saudi promo video labels feminism, atheism, homosexuality as extremist ideas. Top comment: not really surprising at all. #Khashoggi. Science: extinct giant ape directly linked to the living orangutan. Researchers have succeeded in reconstructing the evolutionary relationship between a 2-million-year-old giant primate and the living orangutan. Top comment: this thread is useless without pics. I wanna see pics of the giant monkey. Technology: how Tesla's first Gigafactory is changing Reno, Nevada. Top comment: it is interesting to see that once one giant appears others do too. Apple is in Reno too. It's also interesting that people are renting casino hotel rooms or living in Walmart parking lots as they work at the Gigafactory. Housing, shelter which should be accessible to everyone is mysteriously difficult to provide. Politics: Trump overheard on phone asking about investigations with ambassador in Ukraine restaurant, impeachment hearing told. Top comment: someone overheard a phone call with the President of the United States, but Hillary's emails were a national security issue. Politics: William Taylor's UNSPINNABLE testimony against Donald Trump. Top comment: at this point, spin isn't necessary. Republicans have openly admitted that they do not care. Politics: Lindsey Graham is refusing to watch UN American impeachment hearings. This is a bunch of garbage. Top comment: you don't even have to be convicted of a crime to lose your job in this constitutional republic if this body determines that your conduct as a public official is clearly out of bounds in your role. Impeachment is not about punishment. Impeachment is about cleansing the office. Impeachment is about restoring honor and integrity to the office. Lindsey Graham, 1999. Unpopular opinion: if a TV series has a bad ending, it ruins the entire series forever. Top comment: Game of Thrones had a bad final 3 seasons. It didn't just suddenly get bad in season 8. Shower thoughts: procrastinators are some of the quickest workers out there. Top comment: I think there's some truth in there. If you tend to procrastinate, you actually get really quick when your deadline looms. Smiley face. Life pro tips: not very good at cooking? Watch Asian or Latin American street food vendor cooking videos. Many show you the entire cooking process of delicious foods from across the world and offer a visual learning experience for you to get better at cooking. Top comment: I consider myself to be an official fan of these videos, and almost always they have a unique tool, technique, or cooking apparatus that isn't easy to acquire or use. News: Detroit grandma just wanted a wheelchair ramp, but ended up being put under guardianship. Top comment: seems like these APS people are running a scam. Politics: McConnell, GOP leaders say they won't be watching House impeachment hearing. Top comment: I wish people would call them out on this shit. How can you claim the impeachment inquiry is a sham while also actively ignoring every single part of it? World news: air pollution nanoparticles linked to brain cancer for first time. Top comment: brain cancers are rare, and the scientists have calculated that an increase in pollution exposure roughly equivalent to moving from a quiet city street to a busy one leads to 1 extra case of brain cancer for every 100,000 people exposed. Geez, that's high. Till ex-President Ronald Reagan occupied the 34th floor Fox Plaza office building, where parts of Die Hard were shot till 2001, breaking tradition by using a private office over a federal one. When Reagan aides toured the 34th floor in 1989, it was littered with shells, broken glass from Die Hard. Top comment: when inquired about it, Reagan replied, "Oh, there was this terrible shootout with these Germans, and I couldn't find my shoes." Politics: Fox News host on Trump impeachment: if it were Obama, GOP would say hang him from the highest tree, this is treason. Top comment: yep, they sure as hell would. World news: Hong Kong in chaos as protesters gather at universities with bows and arrows. Top comment: first masks, now bows and arrows. Wonder what's next. Not the Onion: gear up for DISNEP+. Top comment: who wants to go to Disneyland? News: to drive down insulin prices, WHO will certify generic versions. Top comment: I'm not sure this allows companies to sell in the US without FDA approval or not. I didn't see anything in the article that mentioned as sales being allowed. News: Facebook removed 3.2 billion fake accounts between April and September, more than twice as many as last year. Top comment: that many fake accounts should be accompanied by that many fake emails. Politics: train wreck for Republicans, lawyers criticize House GOP attorneys' performance at impeachment hearings. Top comment: the way the GOP side conducted itself today would have been hilarious if it wasn't so pathetic. Technology: what half of iPhone users don't know about the privacy, new poll. Top comment: people don't know IDFA ID for advertisers exists. Mozilla wants Apple to reset it automatically at least every month. iPhone users can disable the whole thing, Android users can't. Politics: WH claims Trump isn't watching public impeachment testimonies as he RTS clips of hearing. Top comment: they lie like normal people breathe. It's one of the most dishonest, opaque places in the world, our own North Korea. Technology: Facebook says a bug caused its iPhone app's inadvertent camera access. Top comment: more like a bug exposed the app's accidental camera access. News: NC woman gets prison for hiding foreign athletes from ICE. Top comment: well, first I thought this was a little harsh, but then I found out she also forged documents and took bribes, and now I find it okay. Technology: federal court rules suspicionless searches of travelers' phones and laptops unconstitutional. Top comment: what about all the people who had their rights to privacy perverted in the meantime? I hope they are able to sue. I'm so sick of authoritarians always trying to find ways to circumvent the laws that are on the books. They know it's disgusting dragnet bullshit, but they do it anyway, and bully people into it. Not the Onion, butts to run as a write-in candidate in next week's general election. Top comment: first name's not Seymour? Not interested. Not the Onion, City of Lacombe considers a 0% tax increase after provincial cuts. Top comment: till a man in Florida drowned on his birthday, after crashing his car into a fire hydrant. He had managed to get out of his car, but was then sucked into a sinkhole likely created by the water pressure resulting from the fire hydrant's destruction. Top comment: the title can easily be simplified. Florida. Politics: Warren wants to make it a crime for corporations to lie to regulators. Top comment: how the frack is it not already a crime? What's the point of having regulatory bodies if corporations can lie without repercussions? Science: recent breakthrough suggests that vitamin E oil in vapes could be the reason for lung injuries linked to vaping. Although vitamin E oil can be consumed, it appears to cause problems when inhaled. Top comment: don't inhale oil, folks. Shower thoughts: it's amazing that if you reject someone they fight harder for your approval than if you show them kindness. Quite terrible when you think about it. Top comment: only psychopaths react that way. Normal people accept that not everyone likes them and move on. News: WikiLeaks releases 30,000 documents on the Icelandic company SAMHERJI and its illegal doings in Namibia. Top comment: I like when doings is used. Especially illegal doings. Shower thoughts: it's amazing how porn goes from this amazing thing to something utterly uninteresting the moment you finish nutting. Top comment: there is a reason for that, post-nut clarity. Science: deadly pufferfish poison relieves stress in deadly pufferfish. Top comment: one if the only times toxic chemicals are good for developing minds. Life pro tips: if you receive a lot of unsolicited forwarded newsletters from friends or family, the unsubscribe link still works. If they don't get the spam, neither will you. Top comment: elegant in its simplicity. Shower thoughts: the rich people version of Doritos is still Doritos. Top comment: but they eat 'em with chopsticks. That's the way society types eat Doritos so they don't get cheese powder on their fingertips. World news: New Zealand passes euthanasia bill and puts it to public referendum. Top comment: if your pet is in pain, suffering, and has a low quality of life, we put 'em down. Why should we not allow humans the same privilege? Politics: Republican senators say they won't be watching the Trump impeachment hearings because they're too busy. Top comment: doing what? Mitch blocks all the bills so it's not like they're voting on anything. They refuse to even read reports or transcripts or testimonies, so other than furiously calling up lobbyists and begging for money, what, exactly, are they busy doing? World News, Trump contradicts aides and says troops in Syria, only for oil. Top comment, Trump supporters, he says what he means. Trump, less than something stupid or illegal. Trump supporters, that's not what he means. Trump, yes it is. Trump supporters, he meant it, but there's nothing wrong with it. Till in the Vietnam War, there was a flourishing sex industry for American soldiers. There were an estimated 300,000 sex workers in the country at this time. There were also an estimated 50,000 bastard American Asian children, who were given the derisive name Bui-Doi, dirt of life. Top comment, that's a harsh-ass slur. Damn. News, Americans now have a record $14 trillion in debt. Top comment, people who haven't realized they've fallen out of the middle class are using credit to fund the accoutrements of a middle-class lifestyle. World News, outbreak of bubonic plague confirmed in China. Top comment, WHO. Plague can be a very severe disease in people, with a case fatality ratio of 30% to 60% for the bubonic type, and is always fatal for the pneumonic kind when left untreated. Antibiotic treatment is effective against plague bacteria, so early diagnosis and early treatment can save lives. Unethical life pro tips. Anywhere they don't allow you to use your phone, say your wife, mom, sister is very pregnant and you are her responsibility, so you need to be on your phone. Top comment. World News, Hong Kong to close all schools amid escalating protests. About 142 people arrested since Tuesday, raising total number to more than 4,000 since unrest started in June. Images on Wednesday showed students and demonstrators, some armed with petrol bombs or other weapons including bows and arrows. Top comment, all of this because the government simply refuses to at least listen and negotiate with the people. Carrie Lam, do you even care about your people and most importantly, your future generations? I guess all you possibly could care about bowing down to China because you are too much of a chicken to actually have your own opinions. Unethical life pro tips. You want the latest electronic appliance model? Always keep your receipts and return the product as defective before the warranty is up and ask for cash back. Top comment, well, IDK what the procedures are in your country, but here in Germany at least it ain't that easy. Like sure, if it's a €20 pair of headphones I guess. But if it's like a phone, you better believe they check that thing for damage and defects, and if there are none you'll get it back. If there are some, and they could be your fault in any way, you don't get your money back. Not The Onion, Star Wars, fans upset by The Mandalorian, first episode not showing the main character's face. Top comment, I hope he never removes his helmet. World News, Hong Kong universities become battlefields as citywide violence spreads. Police battled pro-democracy protesters at several university campuses in sometimes savage clashes. Hundreds of masked protesters, many of them students, hurled back petrol bombs, rocks and bricks, some launched with catapults. Top comment, help us please, HK people are going to die under HK police force. Futurology, my predictions for the 20s. Top comment, if you were a rapper, your name should be Postradamus. Till, Jacks, and Jills were originally units of volume, roughly each equal to 1/64 th to 1/32 nd gallons, which one might use to measure a pail of water. Top comment, so if a cup of water is 1/16 a gallon, then half of that and half of that would be a worthless amount of water, right? Science, hologram-like device animates objects using ultrasound waves, technology. Top comment. Life pro tips, whenever buying a car, new or used, make sure you turn it off and on again before you leave the lot. Top comment, surely people take a car for a test drive before buying? I would find it really suspicious if it's already running before I sat in it. Life pro tips, basic ingredients matter. Buy good flour. Use filtered water. Top comment, curious, what is good flour, and what makes it better? Fresher? News, U.S. farmers to leverage land as farm economy deteriorates, survey. Top comment, the plan is to put the small farmers out of business. The big corporate farms buy up all the land and consume each other until only a few huge corporations, stockholders, own all the land and control the food supply. They are now too big to fail, because if they do, we starve. Great plan. Brain, the same thing we do every night, try to take over the world. Politics, Trump push for middle-class tax cut ahead of 2020 derided as admission that his first tax cut was a scam. This is an acknowledgement that Republicans' original tax plan was heavily skewed to the wealthy, the middle got almost nothing, and people at the bottom got literally nothing. Top comment, remember, this is the second time he's pitched a middle-class tax cut before an election. Also remember, he's a fracking traitor. Technology, Facebook removed 3.2 billion fake accounts between April and September, more than twice as many as last year. Top comment, they still haven't removed the Facebook page I made for my cat in middle school, so the system isn't perfect. Technology, Elon Musk says any URALINK could bring AI. SUPERINTELLIGENCE to the brain. The brain-computer link-up firm has medical applications. Musk is thinking bigger. Top comment, I'd be down for downloading instant knowledge like the Matrix. Science, newborn baby hiccups linked to brain growth. Top comment, non-AMP link. World news, Russia through informal channels offered US to swap Ukraine for Venezuela, ex-NSC official. Top comment, if it was such a good deal, they would have offered it through formal, official channels. Science, superfast star found leaving Milky Way at 1700 km/s. Top comment, I guess news of Trump's election finally got to them. Science, better to exercise before breakfast. Lipid metabolism links nutrient exercise timing to insulin sensitivity in men classified as overweight or obese, the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism. Top comment, may exert beneficial effects on lipid utilization and reduce postprandial insulinemia. Could someone translate that? Is that a good thing? Unpopular opinion, I don't care at all if men or women decide not to shave, and all the "you should shave X part of your body because it looks disgusting" is very immature. Top comment, alright then, that's taste. You also need to accept that some people don't like them. Technology, black Facebook staff describe workplace racism in anonymous letter. Top comment. Technology, GitHub faces more resignations in light of ICE contract. Top comment, for every resignation they will get 50 applications. Unpopular opinion, YouTube treats its creators like shit and gets away with it because they don't have competition. Top comment, not an unpopular opinion, pretty much just a fact, so I'm not sure why you'd post this here. Unpopular opinion, bro carrots are really underrated. Top comment, bro. Politics, gee, many Republicans seem to have changed their minds on impeachment since Clinton. Top comment, rules for thee, not for me. Science, phage therapy shows promise for alcoholic liver disease. Bacteriophage targeting of gut bacterium attenuates alcoholic liver disease. November 2019, gut bacteria toxin linked to worse clinical outcomes in patients with alcoholic liver disease. PHAGES clear the bacteria and eliminate the disease in mice. Top comment, there's so much potential for phages. We really need to spend more money and research on them. Antibiotics won't last forever. Thanks for watching, listening. Don't forget to subscribe.